Hello, welcome back. I'm Kate and I am playing Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Let me tell you what's been going on. A lot of things that I kind of knew happened. We knew Athena is the criminal. She used the Furies to kill Calliope. Apollo, I knew was hiding something. I'd seen a prophecy that the Last Muse had to die, and he didn't want to tell Grace that because he didn't want to seal her fate, but he could have pointed towards Athena. Why didn't he? That's what's weird. We had to say goodbye to Freddy. I should have been like, no, stay. Then what if it was like, that got rid of the Last Muse, problem solved? I gotta play it again and I gotta find out. But for now, we are continuing. I think we got to talk to Apollo. See how this goes.
You've returned.
But Persephone is here. Time for a fight.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Should I go with we found Calliope and lead into we know you lied to us? We're gonna go with we found Calliope, yeah.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her eidolon is inside you. How
It doesn't work like that. The eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told
Lucas.
us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us.
Yeah, Persephone can say it.
You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping
Persephone
Grace.
said you can't rely on Apollo.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I need a question of so why weren't you pointing me the right direction?
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
Yeah.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help
Why?
you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Why were you pushing
Well,
towards Pan?
you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to
crap.
interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
Oh. Rude, but he kind of deserves it.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Maybe the Last Muse about what happened.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
But yeah, maybe it could have given up the eidolon and be like, there's no Muse now. Persephone, where are we confronting? Day 9. Oh. Why did I think it was day 7? That was just trial. Let's talk to Pan. He's innocent. He's innocent. We're not confronting him.
Pan? Are you here?
We're just here to talk to him. He's not even here.
Pan!
Here.
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No,
Yeah, let's apologize.
wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well,
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
I never thought that. Grace, we never thought that.
then you've learned something, haven't you?
I mean, you indirectly caused her demise.
Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
You indirectly.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the Last Muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Maybe it'd probably be like natural. Do I want that? Do I not want that? Do I care? I mean, like, everything ends eventually. We'll say not to
I
Athena.
doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions.
So he's
Frankly,
cool with it?
change
Pan's cool
is
with it?
long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so.
Why is he
I'm
a
rather
little
looking
tall?
forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Go to Persephone. Probably apologize again. Make him pee. I never Pan. Did I make her say something that suggested as much?
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Are you?
How about you?
Yeah, let's
Are you
make it
okay?
about her and
Oh,
caring
I am
about
many
her.
miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over,
Oh,
from
I
square
didn't-
one.
To be like, you should follow.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave. And I'm the one who apologizes?
That's not. I just thought.
I
Let's
could
start
go
over.
first if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Believe it or not. Is that better?
A little.
It's a start.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Yes. I was not.
It's been a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
It's been more than a week. How is 9 days a week?
The trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Okay, let's talk to Apollo.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
I guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
The way they have like animation like this, it's interesting. Like, still, like, just a few frames.
I know how Persephone feels, but not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
Would be over nice, but like I'm worried about you. I don't need protecting. We'll just go with I'm not angry.
I'm not. I was surprised, sure. But I get why you did it.
You could point it a little better. That's really that's my only.
Athena without learning the process.
Why were you like we should look at
It's
Pan?
difficult to help without helping too much. Even pointing you at Pan, I was hoping he could be pressured into assisting more.
What would he do? What would he do?
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings.
How long has this been
I had no
Apollo?
idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
She's not wrong.
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope this doesn't change things between us. You've come to mean a great deal to me.
I'm just gonna go with I don't know yet.
Honestly, don't know. I'll have to think about it.
I understand. I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. As always, if you need me, I'll stand by you.
Thank
Could
you.
have pointed a little better. I guess it's not his fault. He's a dum-dum. I'll go to the auditorium. Trial is? Are we about to have the trial? At a community building? Okay. Oh no, we're just going to where we sang. Began.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right?
It's true, they have all lied.
I wish Freddy were here.
tell the other two.
Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze.
Who are these spirits?
I am drifting cold water, no star to be
Last Muse.
seen. In your heart,
Well, that's pretty neat.
you do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain. Okay, here we go.
We got this. We've got this.
Hello?
Oh, the owl's gone.
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
I thought this was Olympus.
I have
Not
wanted
this
to use all
office
this.
building. My word, no.
Looks so sad. I guess because they know what's about to go down.
Welcome to Old
Did
Olympus,
Grace
dear.
talk to Hermes about Freddy? Should have had a message for Freddy or something. What's with the owl?
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Oh, that's interesting. The memory of a real place is the same as a real place.
Let's begin, shall we?
Oof. You've got some people in your corner, so at least that. Actually, I feel like most of them would be like, nah, she should live. Especially if you don't mention the prophecy.
Brothers, sisters, everyone,
Or no, you
look
have to mention.
around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Why bring that up now makes sense, because, like, that's not what the trial's about. The trial's about killing an idol. So why? Why bring that up now? Let's go with, are you sure?
How do you know it's true?
How can you be so certain? Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
Including
You'll
killing
do
love.
anything?
Calliope killed. Let's be charming. It's been hard for you.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders.
We gotta get
and yours alone.
Athena to sing.
One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you? Oh, dear child. Why on earth would I stop? Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols
There
cannot
should be-
continue so long as the last muse
There should be
lives.
murmurs.
Isn't that how it goes?
I want to hear.
It's true.
Oddly silent. Accuse her.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies
This is
after
accusing
her.
her.
You couldn't have. Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena. No. I do not accept this. You are
Persephone.
lying. You're the
Step
one
up.
who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy?
There should be like,
Tell them.
oh my gosh. There needs to be some background sound here.
Yes, it's me.
Ooh, Athena song.
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that
You're doing this alone. God, that's
prepared to do. You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love, Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts? Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
This I know, once the muse is dead, questions creep, they'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom, that's what you bring. Is that still true?
This coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all
how about we
perspective.
don't get little boy.
You're ready to
You're like
throw
the
this
same
away.
age.
You call that wise? Nobody needs to make a sacrifice.
Maybe she can't be reasoned
Take
with.
all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all, you just see a scrap. You wanna make the call, you need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too.
You must know it's wrong.
Time to follow through.
How is she controlling them, though? That's the part I don't understand.
You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret. I know you know I'm right. You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked.
You can't.
Cause
know that
and
till-
effect.
I mean, sure, the prophecy or whatever, but like, how long? How long? How much longer? Could be a long time. And maybe the Last Muse will just go out on its own. They're about to stab him.
So romantic, me and you. I wouldn't wanna be cut.
Oh, now I want to see this with.
We're just anybody.
Well, let's put Pan.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take risks, then you definitely
Let's go
have to take
Aphrodite.
me.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew. Now I'm here.
I guess we're just picking like who sings.
Inspired me.
I should have gone as Sterent. I want to hear what he said. What are the fairies
Of
doing?
course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Now
Because of the way you'll change.
Other one. Just how long
That's why.
has she been in place?
Got a lot of time to change.
Give it time, you'll find even an island drift. You don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is.
She deserves it.
I leave it up to you what to do with this.
Oh, did I click in time?
I forgive you.
I did. Maybe we should have said your time as leader is over. Because that might be healthy for her.
I know what I see. Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to be.
You can always change. I don't know why we're showing her so much mercy when she killed Calliope.
All of you, I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears you.
I still want to know how she controlled the Furies.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
Where's Athena?
I think it's about time, don't you?
Responsibility suits you, Apollo. Maybe one day you'll even button up your shirt.
Well, fortunately I won't be in the position long enough to find out.
What?
We've decided to disband the course. No more laws, no more hiding from
No more
mortals.
laws?
It's time the idols found a new way.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time. To let those who are afraid go into hiding.
Some
but
laws.
It needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try. What other choice do we have?
Okay,
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision,
Okay.
I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be
She was.
tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Oh.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
Okay, yeah. No rules at all seems,
It's hard to picture the idols living without rules.
I mean-
Medusa comes to mind, for instance. Think she'll be okay with mortal laws?
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved. As
you
for
know,
the others,
actually, that's a good fit for her.
I
So
suppose
wait,
they'll have to
so
answer
I
to
will
moral
Hecate,
authorities now.
Starion will
These
probably also listen.
authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
I
Absolutely.
don't see why not.
Absolutely. Okay, I have some ideas.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
Big
If
flashes
there's
show.
time, we could prepare a campaign.
A campaign? You make it sound like preparing for battle.
It is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed.
Persephone would like that.
Could you
I'm
all
not
give
sure how
Grace and I a
Apollo-
moment, please?
Would like that. I wonder if you choose to go with Persephone, does it affect
Well, you
the
did
ending?
it. You survived.
Freddy didn't. Oh, gosh. Do I want to end with a downer? I fulfilled the prophecy.
We
did
did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols.
That was such a
I'm
lie.
proud
but
of
it
you.
was- that is
And
nice.
you stood your ground with Athena and won. A feat even the mightiest idols have never accomplished.
Wasn't like I had
Maybe
much
they didn't
choice,
try hard.
right?
I didn't stand by you at the trial solely to earn your forgiveness, but
Yeah. No, we'll go. So we did do like a relationship.
Are you kidding right now? Of course you're forgiven. 100 times over.
what do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Time?
Always.
It almost sounds like they are dying right now. Act 3, but 2 months later.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson, appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she
Aw.
talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been a great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Yes, I love a little update. Love a little update. Alaska.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
That's fair.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days.
Okay,
I
that's
know
not.
it's her own choice.
That's not great.
It seems like such a waste.
It does seem. Wait.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her.
A cult.
Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd
good.
go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Isn't that hiding
Hence why she
away?
surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
Hence.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
Are
What
you
about
sure about
Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
that? Good for them. Good
Venus
for
has
them.
painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Good for her. Good for Venus. Love to see it. Or hear it, I guess. Oh, look at all these photos. Let's see. Got, Persephone. Oh, there's Freddie. The owl. The theater. Apollo. Eros. That one over there. I can't make out who that one is. Now, that's with Venus. Kind of bad at these always, but with this kind of camera, I'm not surprised. That Hermes, that feels like Hermes. Pan. I can't make out this one. Oh. That's fun stuff. Okay.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess? I do not.
My goodness.
Didn't
yeah.
Hecate say it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear
Also-
Asterion, then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
Also, weren't the books inaccurate?
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new
No.
Oh no.
Always with
Medusa
the
was
cats.
beside
Why
herself
are
with
they fridging
apologies, but
cats in
needless
this?
to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government. They took her somewhere. It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the war, but it would raise all our spirits. to
Probably
see him
making
again.
all of our war weapons.
Is Hermes still
Hermes?
around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or
I'm not
so
surprised.
the Oracle tells me.
The
Hermes
truly
seems like
amusing
the
part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
What about
Ask a
Pan?
Pan.
I haven't seen him since the trial.
Maybe because of
No
broke
one's
his
seen
heart.
him.
Should we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
No, he's armless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
So he's just like gone. Okay. You didn't get to ask about Persephone.
I'd like to know what you've been up to, Apollo.
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away.
I haven't been... Well, all right. Maybe just a little. But mostly I've been taking charge of the idols remaining at Olympus, helping them ease into life with the mortals.
Every day he parades
It
about
seems
the
like
city
there's
with
still
idols
quite a
in
few.
tow, like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
Such
But
a juxtaposition.
Apollo barely knows how the world works.
I was just thinking.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding the Oracle, a new place to live.
A new place to live? Why?
So he can invite you to live in his little beachside hovel, that's why.
Oh.
I was going to say that myself. Later, when you were finished and back for good.
Oh. She looks pouty. Let's live somewhere else. I'll go, that sounds great. He's
I
working
like
so
that
hard on it.
idea. Assuming you've hosed the entire place down a few times.
I'd need, like, the whole
I'm
place.
in charge of the renovations.
Yeah.
I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and
I'm with
start
Persephone on this one.
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it. We can talk about this more later.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Yay.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld?
What?
Why?
I don't
Look at
need
that.
a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither.
What are you
That
up
said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't. I came by to give you all my regards, such as they are. After this, you likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
I want to know how my bandmates are dealing with all of this.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Perhaps a round of drinks at the underworld, in Calliope's honor.
I'd like that, actually.
Persephone, could we just meet you there?
Of course, he wants some alone time.
I will, however, begin drinking without you.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace. It's always you.
Take my hand for a minute. Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like.
I totally wonder what it is like if you push Apollo away. Like if you're like, and Persephone. Oh, I'm so curious to replay this. Is it weird to be like, that's my thought as he's singing his little song? So I'm like,
we'll build over time. I now know it's true. The answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have eternity to work it out.
do you?
I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful. Something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow. And I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
She's so tiny. Little. Well, that was fun. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Let's see, final thoughts. I think I've made it pretty clear that I want to see other paths. Because I'm so curious. Because I feel like, I can't decide if they play out super differently or not. Like romance paths. Actually, other paths too, like, I want to see it. I love Choice Matters games. And so I want to know, how much do the choices matter? I think that was a pretty good little story. I feel like it tied up most of the loose ends. The only thing is, how does Athena have control of the Furies? I guess they were like, maybe it's just whoever's in charge. Maybe that is the case. Which case that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. But like, how's the ending? Do you have some other? I'm making it go faster. Should I keep it slow? Sorry to everyone, I just made it skip past. I just want to know, how's it end? If you're romancing someone else, or are they there at the end? What little romancy song do you have with other people? Like Persephone. I feel like Persephone is maybe the other big one. Maybe Freddy. Maybe you can get Freddy to come back. For some reason, I feel like they wouldn't let you actually like stick with Pan, unfortunately. Bummer for me. In case that wasn't clear watching this whole thing, that's a bummer for me. But yeah. But that was a pretty fun one. Well, it felt really like tightly contained, and I do like that. But I do like you could expand on it by asking more questions, which if I play it through, none of those questions are getting asked. I don't care. Yeah, I liked it. Felt very well contained. It felt like it would tell a fulfilling story no matter what choice you made. So I like that too. I still stand by though that Apollo could have done more. I should have been like, no, we're just friends, and broken his heart right there at the end, except I would promise myself I'd choose romance options every time, and that's where it led, because I chose him at the Persephone Apollo moment. I think that's why. I think maybe in the Freddy choice, I feel like those are the two choices that really affected it. But anyway, what a good game, and thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like, subscribe if you subscribe, and comment if you had thoughts on this, all of this. I want to hear your thoughts and feelings, and what would you have done differently? Let me know in the comments, and I will see them, and I will see you next time. Bye!